Now we're back to Gimp. Let me show you how you can create text around an object. I've got this little dancer right here, it's the original. I'll scale it down so that it fits my canvas size. Let me use the path tool and I'll make a selection. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'll just go over the edges like this. When you've arrived at the start, hold Control and left click is going to close it. Then right click, select from path. We've now made our selection. Now we'll switch to the paths menu right here. If you can't find that, go to Windows, Dockable Dialogs, Paths, and we also need the layers, but you should see that by default. Right click and use Selection to Path. This is going to create a path from our selection. You can delete the other one, we don't need it anymore, and I'll go to Select None. This might be a little bit too close to the model, but we'll try anyway. Let's switch back to the Layers menu, and we'll use a text. I'll just use one from this lorem ipsum generator. Use the text tool, left click on the canvas, and then paste the copied text. I'll make it 37. By the way, I press Ctrl A to select all letters. Use Arial and I'll make it white. We've got our text element right here. Right click on it and then use text along path. It might take a while, but here we are. And it is a little bit too close to the model for my taste. So let me press Ctrl Z until we have arrived at our selection right here. So the marching ants are visible. This is where we want to be. Let me delete this one and now I go to Select and Grow. Let me try 10 pixels. OK. Then right click, Selection to Path. Shift Ctrl A to deselect all. Switch back to Layers. I'll need my text again. Ctrl C, Text tool, Ctrl V. Once again, right click on the text layer, put it to path. And it's here on this new path element. Let's switch back to the layers. We'll need a new layer. I call that text. Make sure it's transparent. It's active in the layers menu. I'll switch to paths. Right click on the path and then fill path. I've got white in my foreground selected. And I use solid color here, click on fill. And if I make this path invisible, you can see the text is now exactly where we want it to be and it's on a new layer. Maybe it's still a little bit too close to the model, but this is the process. So if you've understood how it's done, you can tune out now, but if you're interested, I'll do it again. So press Ctrl Z and I want to grow it a little bit further. Once again, I'm here where I've got my selection. I need to grow it. Now let me grow it 2 times, so 20 pixels. Then right click, Selection to Path. I delete the other one, we don't need it. Shift Ctrl A to deselect, Layers menu, copy the text that you need, use the text tool, adjust it. Right click on the text layer, text along path. We need a new layer. Go to the Paths menu, right click on the path, fill path, solid color, and now it looks better. And this is how you can place text around an object in Gimp. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.